MITTEN.TV, Volume 6, y'all already know.
30 balls around this bitch, nigga.
Pastor, how you felt about the battle? You know what I'm saying? I don't know where Sean went. Sean disappeared.
I expected from Sean. Sean was good, energetic. Yeah. I loved it, man. I was hoping he went first because I had some great shit for just in case he came with that angle or something or anything like that. But it was great, man. It was dope.
No disrespect. Nah, it's all good. Hey. So how did it feel to be back in the ring from an absence for, like, you know what I mean, a little time since the whole COVID shit?
It was great. It was great. I was really disappointed in the first that I did that little stumble and it was what it was. But that that's all me. But at the end of the day, it's great to be back and against Shine, it was dope, very energetic.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man.
Hey,
Shine, what's up? How you feel about Pat?
I feel good, man. Like I said, this is like my top 5 battle rappers of all time, like from every league. Like, you know what I mean? So it was just an honor. Like I said, I wanted to take this battle to see if I can hang in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched him from the beginning of time. Like, you know what I mean? I really seen him when he battled Calico. And I was like, yo, he different. He's nice.
Appreciate that, man. Much love.
Yeah, so
we killed it,
I just feel good that we got it over with. You know, this shit been postponed. And to the fans, it wasn't him, it wasn't URL. It's just COVID, bro. It's like, sorry.
Yeah.
So y'all already know, man. We're gonna keep it pushing. You already know. Hashtag Smack Volume 6. You already know. I'm gonna go to Surf and J Black. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Smack. Stay tuned. We coming up with goods and motherfucking Geechee Gotti.
What we doing? What we doing? K-Shine and Pat Stay just happened finally after a long layoff. Ben was supposed to happen months ago. I think K-Shine said somewhere in January too. So to finally get that done, how do y'all feel right now? What's the energy that y'all feel right now? Talk to me.
I got a 30.
30 what?
I have a 30 K-Shine.
30 who?
30 K-Shine 1. Okay. 3-zip, come on.
I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions.
You know,
asking questions.
It's like, come on. It wasn't the other way. It was fun. You know, I was sitting and I was watching. I actually paid attention to the numbers as opposed to my opinion also. So I had my opinion. I'm watching around. I won this round. I think then he won a second, then he won a third. But I'm watching the numbers and that second round, the numbers, if you watch, it was like they were at like 2,400. Like they were literally
the second round.
If you watch the second round numbers, the numbers were clicking.
They were actually tied
neck and neck. You know what I mean?
I think Patsy had him at 6 points, right? But then I closed the app, opened it up to refresh.
K-Shine's up 3.
200. Exactly. 200 points.
He was about to end. You know what I mean? So we watched different points. You know what I mean? The first 2 minutes of the voting in that second round was naked. Like I think Pat Stay actually started off leading by a few hundred. And then it got real close and like into that like the start of the third, it's like 3,401, 3,402, like that type shit. But K-Shine ended up winning that round also by, if I'm not mistaken, 200. I didn't see the actual points on the third
week. I mean, we got to come out here.
But
what it comes down to me is just I like Pat Stay's message in the second. I like Pat Stay's message in the third. Like but it seemed like he you know, just observation as a fan. You know what I'm saying? You guys do this shit and stuff like that. Like he put together within a month or less or 2 weeks.
Like
the cleansiness, he was not clean at all.
It sounded like Pat Stay started getting ready for.
There we go. We got him coming right now.
Started getting ready for us when he signed the contract. The initial time.
The recontract.
You know what I mean? Like I said multiple times, K-Shine is right now. He's just a well-oiled machine that has nothing to do with Pat. Has nothing to do with. I don't think anybody that's standing in front of K-Shine right now. It's not because you know what I mean. Like I said, not because he's a peer of mine or because we're in the same, you know what I mean, because we're from the same generation. I just think that anybody standing in front of K-Shine right now is getting a train. Like you're going to stand in front of a train regardless of who you are. You know what I mean? So, that's.
I mean, they hear like, so before we get back to our conversation, I think that the people at home want to see these guys. So Pat Stay, K-Shine, come up, talk to me real fast. You know what I'm saying? Give me your thoughts.
Pat.
Give me your thoughts on the battle. Talk to me. How y'all feeling?
Hey, it was good. I just kind of
brotherhood.
Do I got to speak into a
mic?
Hey, it was good, man. I had a good time. I was adapting to the no crowd and nothing like that. It was cool. Like I was saying on just a second ago, I was disappointed that I had to stumble in the first on like my best scheme, but it is what it is, man. That's totally my fault. It wasn't no one distracted, nothing like that. It was dope. I didn't expect nothing less from Shine. And he was a top contender, so why not go against him? You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad it's over with, for fuck's sake. We've been set up for like a year now. You know what I mean? God damn, like fuck. Glad I got over here, man. And it's gravy, man. It was dope.
Shine.
He pretty much summed it up, man. I'm just happy it's over. Brotherhood, man. That's it, man. Brotherhood. Dojo, caffeine.
There you
follow.
Go.
Hey, go get Surf new project. Brotherhood.
All right.
Man.
Well, Pastor, you want to plug your show? I mean, you got a dope show too. So.
Yeah, come on.
Hey man, stay tuned. The podcast, man. Check it out. Hey, follow me on Instagram, PatState_902, man. But yo, check out the show, man. Stay tuned, man. We killing it. You know what I mean? URL Caffeine. What's up? Dark Side, Nova Scotia. Say something about it. What?
Yeah, appreciate you, Pat.
Y'all good to go. Salute. Appreciate you coming through, man.
Goodie.
Salute.
Goodie.
Hey, I appreciate you recognizing the Elements League.
I know a lot. I know.
I didn't know I was in my element.
Yeah. I know a little bit of history, man. I know a little bit of history.
That's a goodie right there. You know, like I said, see, it's very with somebody of Pat's stature, it's very easy for him to come up here and say, "Oh, I just, I had a good time. I'm glad." You know what I mean? And it's not a downplay of what he does for the culture, but he's so solidified and so where he is that it's really him coming and flexing his muscles and doing what he does and then go on. Because let's not act like Pat stay winning or losing. It doesn't negate his booking, because anytime we get Pat Stay, it's a
You talking about the stock now? The stock. Okay.
It's a pleasure for Pat Stay always to be on the card, because you get something different. There's only one Pat Stay, let's be clear. So he could come up here and it doesn't, you know what I mean? He doesn't talk like some other battler. I wish I could have did, and you know what I mean? It's like, because he's
Man,
a different.
you talking about B-Dot now?
No,
because
I'm speaking on battles in
if you
general.
was back to back, I mean,
let's not do that, Jay Black. There's multiple battlers that hold themselves. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just gonna say this.
No, I think that you're pinpointing. You're pinpointing. That's you.
I watched it back. I got a pinpoint. You said this. You said that.
I think it's multiple battlers. That,
yeah. I get you.
You know what I mean? After the battle, they just take it way more. Like personal, which is fine. But Pat knows who he is and where he is. He knows who he stood in front of. You guys, it's a pleasure to see Pat all the time.
Yeah, and I think he just want to get back home too, because you know what I mean, when he was telling his situation on why he couldn't make the battle and the restrictions in Nova Scotia. So I guess he wanted to get back to his family.
He can't even stay here too long. If I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean?
He'll go back as soon as I do. So
he's battling under super tough circumstances.
He has a quarantine, I think, for 14 days when he gets back. So hopefully that.
Let's be clear, K-Shine,
less
3-0.
Yeah, wait.
Go ahead.
You know, I don't want to be that person, but for a long time, and I do understand you're not going to keep the rounds, you're going to change. I guess that's how battle rappers do it. But that first round, it was just like, did you write? I know you freestyle, so did you write that last night, or are you freestyling? Like, I just hate
that's fair. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
So he can come up here and behave and do his Pat Stay, but I just feel like we deserved more. The setting is a little off. I would have preferred pit style, but we have to do what we have to do during COVID. And we need you. Yeah, cold, yeah. But still, we do need you guys to
doesn't get cold.
#Smack Volume 6. And please download the URL TV app to catch the VOD, okay?
I like that. She was serious. Please. Or that please.
What?
But back to the battle here too. Who won the third? I mean, I'm like, I bet on the did you see the vote? Did you see the vote?
I listen. I wasn't into the third, like, cause I got to see the very the ending, so I got to I had to come over here, but I was still looking. I wanted to see all the content, and if you really, K-Shine's tone and his pitch could throw you off sometime, you know what I mean, because he's performing how he performed. But if you were really paying attention to that third, the way he was jumping in and out of Pat and him, like, perfectly constructed.
I'm glad you said that, 'cause that was crazy too.
Constructed. That's, you know what I mean. Like, and again, I think that his pitch, his tone might have, you might miss some words and some stuff like that. But what he was trying to do and what he was trying to get across, his point got fully across to me. That third round was perfect.
What I would have liked, I mean, for the at-home viewers, so I feel like if you watching it, you felt fine with it. Anybody that's in the crowd watching is fine if you would have turned to the camera a little bit more. Just the home viewer, if you paid attention, and it's not really against him, right? Because I guess you see the back
because he said a win.
Yeah, he said a win. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So credit to the to the battler in a sense. You know what I mean? Being have battled before. He's here to win.
Yeah, I've battled before too, sir. You know what I'm saying? So let's just
check that one.
You know what I mean? So he's here to win.
Come on,
so in reality, I'm gonna work the room.
Yeah.
But in a veteran, you know what I mean? In a veteran performance sense, it's supposed to be.
But what about at-home fan
face
service?
the camera. That's
and he won. So this is not a knock to him.
Yeah, no, of course
he
not.
won.
You know what I mean?
He
But
won.
you have
Sean
to.
won.
You have to. You can't be back to camera.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You should be back to.
Now they're not realizing. Now you changing to Pat.
Yeah, I mean, you're changing the Pat and changing into. But we can see it because we're here. So you get your point across, actually in the room. But you know what I mean? I just think that's probably not something that he's even giving a fuck about.
Well, sir, since I got you here right now, you know what I mean? Give me your thoughts on this, right? You said champion of the year, right? I'm not putting on any narratives, any things like that. But Chilla Jones, B-Dot. Then you got K-Shine versus Pat Stay. Where are you ranking things right now, sir? Got a lot to say. Where are you ranking things? Like,
if we're only speaking on, I don't.
Excuse me, Illwill and Denny Myers too. Where are you ranking
also on the
things?
talks of
It's just people. They say Illwill's name as well.
They say
Illwill's
okay.
name. So
yeah,
just
so
where are you? What's personally Sue Surface ranking things right now?
Right now,
talk to me, please.
If I was being completely unbiased and technical,
yeah,
the way things will go is B. Dot said he lost to Chilla, so I would take B. Dot's loss as a loss. I would say that moves Chilla ahead of B. Dot in the race for champion because B. Dot said it. Let's be clear. I think B. Dot won. You know what I mean? But we just going off a technical.
Chilla.
We're going off a technical.
First watch, immediate watch. Chilla second.
You got Chilla. Okay, so that's fair. So let's just say for argument's sake, B. Dot won. Chilla won.
Yeah.
That puts B. Dot ahead of Chilla Jones. Excuse me, Chilla Jones ahead of B. Dot.
Yeah.
But then I think K-Shine beating a Pat Stay.
Yeah.
Pat Stay's level is bigger than both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we
speak
level wise,
I like the levels, but was his performance bigger than both?
I honestly think
a lot of things factor in. When we do this round table debate, a lot of things factor in.
And one of the big things that's factoring is just not these two battles. You know what I mean? So
that's a fact. That's a fact.
No,
that's a fact.
Yeah, let's factor it. Just only these two battles don't matter. You know what I mean? Like these aren't the only two battles that matter.
Matters.
You know what I mean? So when you're asking me, I'm taking a middleweight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A middleweight bout against a heavyweight bout. K-Shine still just 30 Pat Stay.
Yeah.
B. Dot and Chilla had a debatable whichever side you take. So that puts Chilla Jones, B. Dot, you know what I mean? It puts K-Shine, Chilla Jones, B. Dot. One, B. Dot said he lost. That puts him in the back. Chilla Jones, yes, he won, but he only beat B. Dot.
I'm letting him talk, y'all.
K-Shine beat Pat Stay, 30.
Yeah.
So it's a legend.
So are you putting Shine ahead? What do you like?
Yes.
Translate to me what you're saying.
Because my thing is,
Shine ahead.
Do basketball terms.
We was just talking about we was just talking about Chilla and B. Dot, right? But then you brought in K-Shine as far as the runnings. Right, and I told you why that puts me in order. It's the Suns playing the Cavs. The Suns beat the Cavs, so the Suns are ahead of the Cavs.
Okay.
But then the Lakers beat a bad Warriors. That's still a Warriors that they beat. The Lakers are ahead. Then the Suns and then the Cavs.
Saying any Warriors? What are you saying? Any Warriors?
If the Lakers beat a bad Warriors team, like
the Warriors without Durant, Steph,
I'm not saying without
Clay,
they have a bad
Draymond.
day. If the Warriors have a bad day, the Lakers win. Still a fucking Warriors.
With those people though.
With those people, it's still a Warriors. That's Pat Stay.
Okay.
That's Pat Stay. So K-Shine beat Pat Stay, good or not. 30. To be clear.
Yeah.
All 3 rounds.
Yeah.
B. Dot and Chilla Jones had a debatable. It's an argument of who won.
Okay.
Right.
Why does K-Shine not come out out of the smoke?
You saying for this event?
We only talking about this event.
Okay,
That's fair.
Okay.
We're talking about just leaving this event. K-Shine should be the only one out of the smoke.
Okay.
You guys just had a debatable. He just beat a legend. Clearly.
Well, let me tell you something I've been seeing behind the scenes. You know what I mean? These guys are willing to battle even more, and the year's not even out yet. So, look how that's affecting things. They're willing to battle more.
That also says to me that somebody feels like their job isn't done, that they need to battle more.
Okay.
Just saying. So when I go back to champion, I'm saying certain matchups. Just follow me and let's do the matchmaking. But with that being said, it's the end of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for sitting with us. You know what I'm saying? Having fun with these battles.
It's the end of the night.
But it's time for the main event.
It's time.
You understand? Share the broadcast. Get the popcorn. Hashtag Smack Volume 6.
B. Dot and Chilla wasn't main event either.
I'm riding when it's time to slide. 40s and 45, tear it out. I'm riding when it's time to slide. I'ma slide on Uzis and Mac 9, tear it out. Take everything he got on him. Put some shells in your head. If you got some bread, boy, you know I get the drop on him.